See what I keep saying, that the same stuff is just underneath the surface. See the rocks? So in a few thousand years, this will all be exposed also. The only reason it's still covered up is because of the ash and the pumice. This probably already was exposed and is getting the stuff eroded down from on top of it now. Just some more big ones. Probably the same tree. I'll take a couple pictures. Another good couple logs. I like this one. So you're talking about 2-foot conifers. Very nice, very nice. I know you get tired of seeing the cinder cone zoom up, but I have to do something for reference. I'm just showing walking the fence so that you see what it looks like. This is the way you go in, this is the way you come back. I've never seen any kind of activity over there at all. No cows, no horses, no cars, no nothing. That thing there, I think, is just a motor home. See, I'm walking about a half a mile underground. The layers there of Zion sandstone, well, that was right over the top of me. And plus a lot of missing stuff on top, like Cretaceous, and everything later is gone. It's washed away. So right where I'm standing, I'm like a half a mile underground. 2 million years ago, I would be about that much underground. Okay, now I propose these are lava bombs that got thrown out and landed. For the simple reason this is not a basalt flow. There's no way. This area is pretty new. You see the pumice and everything? This isn't a lava flow. Those had to fly out and land. See? See those boulders? How the hell did they get there? Walk? This isn't a decomposed lava flow. Okay, I'm entering back into my my beloved rock field of shinarump conglomerate, and you see that at the bottom of the cinder cone it was covered up with cinders and pumice. See, this was what, 2 or 3 feet? 2 or 3 feet thick? In 100,000 years it got re-exposed. But I do think that at least some of the material must be gone, be washed away, whatever, sunk, who knows. So what was it, 2 feet thick here? 10 feet thick? See, this is the shinarump conglomerate, which the Indians named it shinarump because it's rounded like a wolf rump. Maybe that's where the term rump come from, I don't know. But anyway, some of the books they say the popcorn type erosion, which confuses people, I think, because then people visualize something small and tiny, not the big round features. There's some interesting stuff. The heavy gravel, and then it went to sand. And so down in here, I'll invest some time in here for rocks. See, like here's, there's kind of an agate, but I have yet to find a good one out of millions of rocks. See, these are from the Sonoma Mountains. That's where this stuff washed down from. There's a... I don't know. Anyway, you get the idea. I'll do a case study here where I took a nap. I slept good, full dreaming, the works. See, I scoop away a little area for my butt, and then lay down and I put the backpack there for my head, and I slept good. This is kind of interesting with the petrified logs and a real one. See, for me to go exploring around these rocks, you're talking a lot of exploring, and you reach dead ends and you're in sticker bushes. You know, there's more to it than it looks like. Okay, now this one here, I thought, could that be one giant log? Or is that 2 trees laying next to each other? Yeah, I figured there's no way. It's got to be 2 trees. Okay, but look at this. And then I walk over here. Look at that goddamn thing. That thing is gigantic. See my foot? Holy shit. Wow. Okay, so what the hell is that? A pine tree, or what's the term? Son of a bitch. There's my my backpack for perspective. But I don't know if I'm getting senile or what, but I'm tongue-tied for the name of a pine tree. What is the family? A fir tree? Look at the size of that thing. I mean, virtually a redwood. Okay, take 3. Conifer. Conifer. At any rate, that thing is about 10 feet across. You're talking as, you know, almost as big as a redwood. This is the biggest one, no doubt about it. I'm going to work my way back because, as you can see, that you go into those rocks and down in those bushes are sticker bushes. They're like, they have little holly leaves that are stickers. And so you reach dead ends and cliffs that you can't quite climb, and you got to go back. And so you see what I mean? You could pick one city block and spend 2 weeks exploring it. So I'm going to work my way back. It's going all over the place. The other thing is that from what I've seen, that what I see right there is exactly what I'm going to see a half a mile over there. There's no difference. It's the same stuff. Okay, why is this stuff rounded? Because of the expansion and contraction, the gravel breaks loose in sheets like this, like that. And so it gets rounder and rounder as time goes on. Now, why does this stuff look all nice and rounded, but at the start of the hike, that stuff I was showing you was all dirty and gravelly, and that's because this has been exposed for tens of thousands of years. So these are like the cores. After 200 million years, this piece, the wood grain is still intact, perfect. The best specimen of the hike. This is the most addictive place I've ever been. 20 feet any direction, it's a whole bunch of new discoveries. Like here's a tree hole where a stump was, and there's a petrified wood. But you know, you see stuff like that, well, there could be anything in there. But This is an addicting place, there's no doubt about it. You could come up here, see there? What's that, a log? You see what I mean? This is the kind of place you end up walking around and run out of water. This is the best place I know of. Okay, there's the side opening of Crater Hill. There's where the stuff came down. Now, is that basalt that's kind of covered with pumice? I can't be sure, and I've walked right across it. There is basalt down below, but it could have come from here. Now see the basalt field that did come from the side? That's several hundred feet high. That's a lot of basalt, and it did flow down there. It's real thick and it shows up good in the satellite picture. But it's that cut in the side, you know, it's hard to tell what did it. I do think the basalt collapsed it, and then it did some pumice afterwards and smoothed it out. That's personally what I think. Okay, now I'm just starting down from the top, driving, but you see how thick that layer is? And the gravel washed onto the top of the Moenkopi. And so what I'm going to try to do is get a picture and video of the interface.